Any girl that walks into the room wearing that, I'm grabbing her hand. I want to know more about it. And you are going to have the coolest story to share with all of your girlfriends when they do that. So that's coming up in just a little bit. Before we get to that, whether you picked up the ring that we just had, whether you love the ring that we just kind of teased you to that's coming up, this bracelet matches back to all of them and looks amazing. I'm in love with how incredibly intricate, layered, if you will, the bracelet is with all the multiple layers of hand-set detail in the silver. Two different choices on this. You can do the blue topaz or you can do the amethyst. Both of them are accented in the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We've never marked these down before. We've taken a full $30 off of the HSN price, and you're getting them home on your charge card for $49.98. So these are just so detailed.
These are lovely. These are different. They're artistic, and honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this that we brought in before. Something close, similar, but they're more smooth and not a lot of detail, but just more of the stones that we've had on before. But this one is more intricate. As you can see here, you can see a lot of the leaf detail. You can see the stones, especially the topaz and the turquoise in itself. And the artisan here really brought out the true nature of nature, as you can say.
Yeah.
Since spring is coming up, everything is new, everything is fresh, life is fresh. And so for the summer times that are for the summer times that are coming up, you know, this is a perfect piece to have.
Well, and I would imagine, since these are all hand created in the artisans' homes for the most part, there's no mass production, there's no machines, there's no molds. So I can see creating each one of these pieces, from the flowers to the leaves, and hand setting all of these. This would be incredibly time intensive, labor intensive.
And I've seen a lot of the artisans cut each and every piece, hammer it out, and just sit there like they're like their machines themselves. And I've asked them questions about different pieces, and they'll just keep going, and they love what they do, and they'd rather be working, making jewelry and pieces for people who would love them, and then rather than doing nothing at all.
I just think that that's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, I love this. I love when we show the footage of them. So there you go, with a saw in their home, creating these pieces. I love that you get to go spend time with them.
I was holding my hands. Oh my God, have you ever cut your finger? And they were looking at me like, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. But I was in awe. I was in awe just to watch them, just to watch them and, in what they do and their livelihood. And I was honored to be around them, especially hearing their stories of how they started into it and how they're teaching their family members. And so it was I was very honored just to be watching them.
I bet. These are so incredibly priceless. They're gorgeous. They're created for you by hand. I love that you kind of have that backdrop of the oxidized finish that just makes the gemstones pop even more. It's smooth on the inside, so what touches your skin is very, very comfortable. This is going to be, maybe you wear it alone and you pick up the coordinating ring. Maybe it's your one and done because you like that gorgeous silver gemstone look on your wrist, but maybe you want to do what all the girls are doing now. I do it, my girlfriends are doing it. We're stacking. We're putting this, kind of this story of stacked bracelets on our wrist. This would be such a fun one to add into your collection, especially if you're stacking a bunch of silver bangles, because it has the different dimensions. It's got the gemstones. It's got the different layers of the flowers and the leaves. It's just a very, very interesting, unique piece. And nobody else in the room is going to have it on because it's so limited.
No, and especially for the stones that we have in here, we have purchased them from the Tucson gem event, and so a lot of the topaz and the amethyst that are in there, this is what we have in bulk, and so that's what we're using for our jewelry these days.
Gorgeous. I love that. Sleeping Beauty turquoise. The mind is closed, so you know that that's becoming very, very limited. Here is your blue topaz. Here is your amethyst, which I love me some deep purple amethyst. Back with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, I just think is stunning, a stunning look. Whichever one you pick up today, you're getting a true work of art at the lowest price that we have ever done. We've never marked this down, and just for today, it's a full $30 off. It's $49.98 on your credit card or $39.98 if you pull out the HSN card. Definitely do.